So Charlie Dub says, thanks for all your content and vids, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you showing up, because the show would be pretty shitty if people didn't show up. Fourth turning. We're in it. Big changes are coming. Yeah, we're in the middle of this thing right now. Okay, what's Dale say here? Dale says, more Bitcoin is lost by the user in poor private key storage than an insecure hardware wallet. Trust me on that one. That's a great point. And Dale has QuickBit in Regina, Saskatchewan, and he sells hardware devices. He sells passports, jades, I think cold cards too. But he's I'm sure he's been around. He's seen some shit. And that's a really good point. And I put a lot of emphasis on, because I just assume that most people are going to do things properly, and that's definitely not the case. So Dale says more Bitcoin is lost by user and poor key management than an insecure hardware wallet. So, I mean, just taking a step back from that, it's like, okay, well, let's say you have a ledger, but you're very good with your key management. You've gone through your routine 100 times. You're probably going to be more secure than somebody who has a cold card, sets up a pin, does it once, doesn't think about it for 2 years, and then has to go back and try to remember what they did 2 years later. So yes, completely agree with that. I'm just going under the assumption that all things equal, everybody has the same kind of key management, but we know that that's not the case. But I think you have to have like a flat baseline to compare things to. But I absolutely agree with what Dale's saying. And I've seen it firsthand myself too. I've helped people with a cold card with a bunch of Bitcoin, and they didn't manage their keys properly and they lost the Bitcoin. So it can be done on a cold card, on a jade, on a passport. It's more so about the user. But just, you have to have a baseline when you're comparing the devices.